Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks plays Stationeers. This is a new survival game by Dean Hall, also known as Dean Rocket Hall, a guy who is actually the creator of the DayZ mod that has been a mod for Arma 2, and he worked at Bohemia, so he basically made a nice chunk of cash and decided to go about and start his own studio in Dunedin, New Zealand. He has been working on this game since then. It's a sort of a building game. If you're thinking, think like Subnautica, perhaps, just in space. The premise of it is you have three maps: Moon, which is survival, Space, which is creative, and Mars. It's in early access. Came out, I think, in January in early access. But already in this state it's very much playable and very much enjoyable. So I have taken a look and I thought especially my Kerbal Space Program fans would enjoy something like this. So this is sort of a first look, and whether or not it will turn out to be a full-fledged Let's Play, I'm not sure yet. However, this is the premise. You start on a moon, and that's a premise that I guess my Kerbals are facing quite often. You're at the moon with the supplies and you need to build yourself a station and survive, simply put. So the inventory management is a little bit takes getting used to. So we have here construction supplies that will help us building. We have what else? Labeler, spray, organic, that would be food, although I don't think the food is already in, and construction supplies open. Okay, good. I think the sun is coming down, so I'm gonna go just quickly and start building our base. Wait, where is my construction supplies? I need iron frames. So there are also mineable resources there, which might take some, it might be handy that we mine them. So I'm thinking I don't want to build too close to the mining site because, and also here there are some volatiles. This to me looks like iron, which I will need. And there is also some materials there. So I'm thinking I'll probably want to be starting my base here-ish, kinda. Not too far from everything, so that we can, you know, still build. And so the sunrise goes and the sunset go this way. And I'm gonna build a tower. You're gonna see eventually why. And I'm gonna build a little bit L-shaped. So we have tower here. This will be an area where I'm hoping to place the solar panels. And then hopefully here backwards will be the area where we will be placing other stuff, other base components. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark pretty fast here. So I do want to make the most of it. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, here and here. I think that should give us a good starting base for the time being, or at least it will be once I actually lay it. Hold on, consumables, come on, where are my construction supplies? Okay, that's the frames. Now I need iron sheets. And this control some takes getting used to, so I'm grabbing now my welding torch, and we want to weld this base together, or at least this frames together. So let's construct, and then we need to turn it on first. You can construct everything twice, except first time when you construct it, it makes it that you can stand on it. Second time it makes it airtight. I don't need things to be airtight for the time being, I just need them to exist. So I'm just making this as I go along. I played only a little bit, so forgive me if I'm not really the expert on this, but as you can see, this is basically a situation where in my KSP playthrough, Jeb and Valentina would find themselves pretty frequently in. So yeah, I'm thinking something like this should be enough. Let's store this bad boy. Right, and so why do you think I would want to have this tower? Well, simply put, I want to have the tower and the 2 solar panels. Oh, and we have coal here. Oh boy. So I will do some mining here, obviously. Now, what I want to be building, I want to be building a solar panel. And I'm thinking putting one here and one here. So there should be solar panel, and then maybe converter, generators, and then we will be putting other machines to construct things here. Yes. So right, that was important thing to note. As it goes here, solar panel should go here-ish, kinda. Right, now let's, for the time being, I'm gonna drag everything close here, because I'm gonna need these construction supplies and whatnot. So, and while we're here, hold on, these are the second construction supplies, organic, construction. Okay, I'm gonna take you as well. I want to have all of my boxes neatly packed one beside the other, because that makes things more orderly and easier to find. But I'm having a feeling that this is a little bit too dark-ish for my taste. So let me see if I can grab something to illuminate the possibilities, and that's the consumables. Flares, of course. So there we have it. Flares. All better now, right? Now I just have to find where the hell was my base. Oh yeah, here it was. Then let's put it like this. Here we go. That's one, and I'm thinking maybe second over here. Right. So those are the construction supplies 1, or actually 2. Here are the construction supplies 1. Good, and those are the main ones that I need for the time being. The other ones, consumables, it's good to have them close by, so I don't search for them too much, but I can live with those for the time being. Right. Let's put things here, and now there is a mining system in the game, and I'm just about to show you. You have 2 belts. One is the tool belt and another is the mining belt. So I'm gonna just store away my tool belt in my suit, and I'm gonna take out the mining belt, because here we have a little bit of coal, and that would be actually quite handy to. So I'm not gonna mine too much, but a little bit of coal would actually be welcome. Mine the coal so you don't get a hole. Oh, and iron, look. That's perfect, because iron we will be needing for building, which now I has screwed up my supplies, but okay. Let's drag this box out of here. Come on, box, get you out of here, otherwise. Box, please. Get out of here. Yes, you might even want to go on these frames actually. And I might take the other one as well, because I'm pretty sure it's bound to end up here sooner rather than later. So construction supplies, let's keep it here for the time being, as I greedily mine for iron and other stuff. Portable air conditioner. It's portable, right? Right, so off you go. Now, mining. It's actually quite nice that we have iron deposits so close. Iron is actually quite important for the building process later on. And I mean, most of the things that you build will be requiring iron to start with. I don't know about the idea of having mines so close, because that means that I could easily fall into them, but okay. Maybe I'll just build the stairs later on. There were some more coal and some iron. Oh well. Right. I'm just making those hills not too steep so that you can eventually get out of them. Right. I'm gonna be putting away that tool for now, and wow, that's a gap. Let's see. Pipe kit, circuit board, airlock, water, data disk, construction sensors, vent. I don't think I need those just yet. I need more of these guys. And first things first, what I will be making a solar panel, which I then want to channel further into the portable power source and all that jazz. So that will take a little bit of time. Hold on. Consumable supplies. Please come over here on this side so I don't actually accidentally trip you. This game is really dark. Organic, I don't know if I'll need those, but I don't think it's in the game yet. However, consumable, actually I might need another road flare until the morning comes. I am waiting until the morning comes because, well, I want my construction site to be a little bit better illuminated. Not you, sunshine, you, sunshine. Here you go. Much better. And the sun, I believe, is coming up. And it's coming from that direction. Perfect. That means here we will be placing our solar panels. And I might turn off my light because I don't need it. I need to preserve the battery. So where is the solar panel? Perfect. Let's take you here-ish. Sounds good. Let's also take the glass sheets, because I need those to finish up the solar panel. Okay, solar panel is constructed. Now I need a power controller. And where do I want the input to be? So here. Okay, something like that. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's the input. This is would be the output. So I'm thinking here-ish would work. There we go. Let me just place this back. Power controller. And I need a tool to open this one. And not in my mining belt though. I need to swap belts. It's actually very handy to swap the belts like this. So close this one and open where is my tool. By tool I mean the crowbar. Apparently you need a crowbar to open it. Why? It's beyond me. And now let's take the wires and we want to be connecting the wires. One. Then I want to be rotating here. Then the straight one. Oops. There we go. Straight. Straight. And I'm actually gonna go with the junction here. And you will see why. And I'm gonna go with another junction here. Right. Corner. We need to wire all these things. And so wire, wire, wire. Perfect. Then I need to grab a battery, and I'm hoping that that battery shall start charging. The moment I flip the switch on. Yes, it's starting to charge. That's wonderful. Solar panels. By the way, you can turn manually the solar panel by holding this wrench. Oops, wrong angle. You can see how much power it's generating. I want to keep it around 400-ish if possible. So that one is powering, and it will be powering a couple of things. So that's the reason now. Let's see. I'm thinking for the time being, I do want here also a junction. Or this will be power and machines will be here-ish. So yeah, not junction, let's keep it straight for the time being. Here I'll put the junction. And I'm kind of thinking I would like my machines, construction things to be here-ish. So a little bit of cabling here. There we go. Something like that. And you, sunshine, shall be going here. I would prefer to put a solid power generator. Do I have that one? Kit, arc furnace, solid generator. Perfect. And you, sunshine, I would like power output. How do I turn you? Things go in this way and the power and the data goes out that way. I'm actually thinking that would be kind of good. Perfect. Okay, let's wire that one up. Now, this is the thing that will be generating power for us when the solar panel is not available. And the solar panel is out of reach, so I might want to turn it a little bit. So let's tilt it upwards. See? Later on, you can make actually a computer track this sun, and we will be doing that, that's for sure. It's just a matter of, at this time, I don't need it just yet. Hold on, and then we will be having our machines here. And here I was thinking of putting on the light. You know what they said, Aziz light. So that was kind of the on my mind. Now, let's see. Straight. Here we said junction. And then here I would say corner. Now corner I'm gonna put here, and not a three-way corner but a regular corner. Here, where is the straight one? Straight one. There we go. And right now temporarily I need to put somewhere the charger. I will be putting it there. Okay, yeah, that works. Oops. This will be a loads of fun supplying this one. Straight corner. Now, corner should go up. That way. Hoping to. Perfect, and then we will build it up. Here I'm actually thinking of putting in it's not really that accessible now, is it? Yeah, I didn't think this one through, did I? Wire cutters. I'm gonna deconstruct that cable, and I'm gonna build a junction there. Junction. And this is the place where I'm intending to keep the charger. You will see this. I need a battery charger because all things consume power. Yes. And it seems like we will have another night of darkness. I need to put my light on. Alright, solar panel. I might as well tilt that one back to the starting position for tomorrow, so that tomorrow we get a nice healthy chunk of power. So let's go tool and tilt downwards. So we keep it at 10. I think that would be preferable. Now we can use this for construction. We are still nowhere done. So battery cell charger, that was what I was trying to put. Now battery cell charger, I would like to put it here on the wall-ish, kinda, so that it's not in the way. Says he and puts it so that it's in the way. Yeah, I can access the batteries from there. Perfect. So cabling. I would say here I need a junction. Not this type. Not this type. Hold on. Oh, turning these is always fun. That one, perfect. And then the second one, plugging here, that doesn't need to be a junction, that just needs to be a corner. Perfect, so that's battery charger wired up. And here we will be able to charge our batteries, which you will see soon enough. Now, 5, let's put away the wires. And let's do some more construction. Iron frames. I do want to put an iron frame here, regardless. And I'm thinking I'm gonna be putting iron frame here as well, so that I don't trip over like 20 times. There we go. That will be much better, I think. Iron frames, put them back. Iron sheets, welding torch. Let's power it up. That's 1, 2, and the third one, it was supposed to be here, wasn't it? Perfect. So that's a 3. Let's put it back. Return the iron sheets. Now, that is our generator. It will generate power, and hopefully later on it will provide lighting as well. That's what I'm hoping, at least. For the time being, we will be working with these guys still. So let's just put one here and put one here so that we see what we are doing. Perfect. Now, this is beginning. Now what I want to have is I want to have machines here, and those machines go. Arc furnace would go first, and arc furnace, it inputs stuff there. Hold on, let me move this one just a smidge. It's kind of in the way. So here would be the power section, and the machines section should be here, kinda. So let me just excavate this by a little bit. Not that belt, this belt rather. Swap the belts, and let's let me just pack the tool belt. Now 5, excavator machine, and let's, oh, I forgot to turn it off as well. That's something that you shouldn't be doing, just so you know. It's not too smart thing to be doing that. There we go. So that's better. Close it down, return it back. Now, it's a little bit of fiddling with these things, but you actually get the hang of it rather quickly, so it's not such a big of a deal. Now, I want to have arc furnace and auto lathe machines here. So let's go with the arc furnace first, we said. And that one we turn how? Here. I think that would be preferable, if possible. I don't know if cabling is gonna survive that much, But I think I can always disassemble those, so I'm not gonna go into too much. Or alternatively, I could be just rotating it and putting it like this. And then whatever I place from that side would be sped out from the other side. Yeah, we'll build it like that. Controls are on this side. That's doable. Yeah, no. Let me see how much cables I have. I have some. So, straight cable. And then if I place an arc furnace, so sort of, hold on. I need to turn it. Yeah, I like looking at it kind of like this. That should suffice. Arc furnace goes here, and then we want another kit auto lathe. Those are the two most important devices that you have at the beginning. So that's why I kind of, placement for me is kind of important, and I'll have to build another block over there. Okay. Doesn't matter. Auto lathe. Here-ish, kinda. No. Damn it. I mean, I cannot see jack at this. At the night. Maybe better that I just make another iron frame here, because then I know what I'm doing here. There we go. And where is the, not the glass, iron sheet? 5. Where we go. There we go. Now at least I know I have enough spot for everything. Perfect. Now auto lathe. That I won't accidentally fall, and my stuff won't accidentally fall when being produced. That was the main gripe I had with the whole damn thing. Right. So is that good? Arc furnace, auto lathe. I'd move arc furnace a little bit further. So something like that should be good enough. Right, and then we end up where I initially was thinking, so oh well, that's life. Now, once again, sun is rising, panel is producing, battery is being charged. That's wonderful. So let's see how is our body battery. See, it's kind of bad. So I'm gonna be swapping that one. Hold on.
Power critical.
And there we go. So this one, because this one is gonna get charged over time while I'm wiring the rest. No. Now here I need a four-way junction actually. Four-way junction, perfect. Followed by a straight. Followed by a curve. And this is what? The data port or the power port? I cannot see exactly. I think this is the power port. So turn this one around. This one. Here I believe should be another junction. Yeah, here should be another junction. Not six-way, but three-way junction. Not three-way corner, junction, come on. There we go. And a straight cable. There we go. I'm almost about to run out of cable, which is good because I will need to print more. Fortunately enough, I have all the necessary tools now to do so. Perfect, and as you can see, sun is high, battery is being charged. Let's just take our spanner, tilt it a bit upwards. There we go. And I think it's time that we go for some mining because we will be needing the materials now. I think I have actually plenty of iron, so I actually might give it a good smelting. Let me just first go here and then press 5. So from here, yeah, I have plenty of iron ore, as you can see. Let's put it here. Let's turn on the auto furnace, and we're starting to actually be in business, guys. That's just awesome. And then I'll actually make a locker because I need a locker to, yeah. But for the time being, let's go hunt for some minerals while we have the daylight. And I might want to switch the light off. So that would be iron, right? Okay. Iron, copper, gold, coal, anything of that sort is handy. And you might ask yourselves, why was I initially... Oops!
Suit damage.
Shoot. Did I just fell? I did, through a big hole. While I'm here, what is this? Gold. So let's take 4 and fix the leak. Right. That was unfortunate. I just fell through the hole in the world. But I found some gold. I do want to do some mining. At least a little gold in the beginning will be coming very handy. Now a road flare would be actually a very handy addition, so I know where the hell do I need to go. 18 gold. But there is the air outside. Let's try and get out of here. Whew. Careful with mining that iron. Nope. And it's very close to our base. Oops. Okay, mining iron is okay. I would like to mine some coal and hopefully iron. That's iron. What's that? That looks like gold. volatiles I don't want yet to mine. And see, if I have this big tower, it's actually quite easy to spot where you are supposed to be in the world. And since you have to go to this mining expeditions, well, there is some holes and I would prefer to stay away from those. I know that we had some coal over here. Might actually uncover a little bit here. Here also iron. Let's just search a little bit more for copper or coal. Coal, perfect. Coal is the secondary power source that we have, and that's the reason why we built a solid generator. I mean, if push comes to shove and we ran out of, you know, electricity, we can always rely on coal to actually produce power. So that's why coal is important, especially in the beginning when you don't have your batteries and all that stuff set up. I would like some copper actually, if I can find some. What is that? That looks like a metal. Still gold. Come on, copper, copper. Would this be coal or copper? Coal. And the sun is setting, so I do want to be getting back. These are volatiles. Here looks like something that might be copper. No, that's silicon. Well, silicon we do need a little bit to start with, so not a lot. Silicon wise we're fine. What is this? Is this silicon or ice? Oh, that's ice. I don't need ice just yet. Well, some craters here at least. Well, I think we have to do with what we have at the moment. So let's put this tool away. Hold on, let's first turn it off so it doesn't consume the battery power. Then let's just quickly, oh, we're already gone. Okay, so we have ingot iron and I'm gonna be putting it here. While we have the power, I would prefer if I could make cable coil. What does it said? Construction kit. That's copper. I need iron frames, arc furnace, centrifuge, door, electronics printer. I will be needing that one shortly. Iron wall, lights. Can we build lights? We need copper and silicon, and copper we don't have at the moment. So locker, that we can build. Okay, it will build us one locker and it spits it out. Perfect. Pickup kit locker. And here is actually where we can actually store the stuff that we have, and it's actually quite handy to have it somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where would be the best place to put it. I want it close, but not too close to these guys. Because here I might continuing the machine tracks because it's already. So I'm thinking of, and here I want to continue. So I'm thinking here-ish, kinda. So locker. Hope it won't fall over. There we go. Let's open it. And the benefit with the locker is that we can take this wonderful things that we have currently mined and just, okay, coal. I think this is also coal. There we go. Then we put, what do we have here? Iron. Iron. Gold. And this is silicon. There. So we can actually use this as a storage until we get more stuff. And actually I have a bunch of stuff that I don't need yet. I do need this portable computer. However, I don't need the Atmos analyzer card, so I'm gonna be putting you here. Network analyzer in, not really. Tracker and e-reader perhaps. So I could actually show you how this works. You have this guy and then you want to open it. It has full charge and you want to have cartridge, normally e-reader. Hold on. Swap the hand and you put cartridge e-reader. Then you open this guy and you say put the cartridge in. Now what that does is if you choose to open it, it will give you recipes. So in case you can see all the recipes, what you want to do and how to build it, etc. And that's actually quite handy. Let's just turn this off later on. So next thing we will be doing is the copper hunt, and we'll need a lot of copper, and I'm hoping that we will be able to put this one, and to help us find the resources there actually is a tracking beacon that you can use in game. So if I turn this one off, and in my suit you can see that I can take out this cartridge, and then I can actually swap the cartridge with the tracker, and then place the cartridge tracker here inside, and then that one will be used to find where the tracking beacon is. And that's basically one of the handy uses for this tablet in the beginning. To find that you need a tracking beacon, which can be found in one of these supply boxes. So actually, let's see, what do we need to make? Steel frame, steel sheet, electronics printer. For the electronics printer we need what? We have gold, we have iron, we need copper. Okay, so copper we need at least 10 grams, but we will need much more of it. And let me just grab, learning from my previous example, consumable supplies, I'm gonna actually grab road flare and I'm gonna store it here on the back, and I'm going to take the tracking beacon and I'm going to store it here on the back, and I'm going to take another flare and I'm going to store it on the back, because those are useful. So speaking of useful, you know, might as well. Tracking beacon, light flare. This is kind of funny. This is actually a little bit annoying that once you light it up, there you go. So we have two, and ultimately I'm just waiting for a little bit more to actually construct a light, and actually I would need a copper for that as well. So helmet, let's put the light off. So let's put it like this. While I take my spanner once again, oh, wrong tool set. And this is a little bit tedious at the beginning, but actually it is very handy later on when you get computer to steer this. And that's actually my next project. I want to do two things. First, I want to construct the electronics printer. I want to put here up a light, and then I want to be putting the rest. So let me just, okay, tool belt, I think we can safely remove you, and then you we can safely put back. It's a little bit inventory juggling here, but hey, what can you do? Gold, we have iron, we have put a lot of iron, so if I put a little bit of gold, where is gold, gold, that would be gold. I can actually put it here to smelt. Furnace on. So it smelts a little bit of gold what we have, because we're gonna need it. And we're gonna need the silicon as well, so I'm actually using the night to smelt and construct things. You can see it's flashing red, which means this battery is getting discharged, which is to be expected. So guys, this is pretty much of how you go around gameplay with this guy, and I'm actually hoping that I will be able to find the copper resource. And actually, even without the tracking beacon, you're using, for example, what I'm using is I'm using this tower as orienter, and I'm using also the directional markers. I did go a little bit overboard in terms of over-engineering everything with construction and stuff, and this long cables is not exactly how you are supposed to be. You're supposed to be economical and place everything, but I try to plan for the future. I think it's actually more handy to, you know, to work with this. So let's see. How is it going with the smelting process? So it takes a while to smelt. And takes some charges as well. Alright. I'm just hoping that I will find some copper though. In the previous save that I was trying to play, and I found copper no problem. It was simple, extremely simple. So yeah. But this save is proving to be a little bit more difficult. Oh, and the sun is coming up. Which poses the question, why did I really pop up a flare? Doesn't matter. Throw a flare there. I think it's done. Perfect. Sorry. So that would put in the gold over here, and the gold ingot is inside. Right, now machine, and let's go drill some more. The real question is which direction. So if I go directly opposing the sunrise, I think I will be getting into that hole that I'm trying to avoid. I'm thinking that's this one. Maybe, not sure. I did some mining over here. I mean, in theory, copper should... This is silicon. I do need some more silicon, so I wouldn't mind. A little bit more silicon. And what is that bluish color? Is that ice or what it is? Oxide. Copper should be light greenish. So, that seems like it might just be a little bit of copper. Nope, silicon. Silicon. And gold. Lots of gold here. In previous I could have all the copper that I wanted in the world. It was basically like offering itself to me. But you know, when you find a rich deposit, you don't ask, you drill. Mine more gold? Yes, please. Okay. Also, if you're trying to find where you are in the world, guys, a handy way is climb the mountain. Coal, I think we have enough. Gold, iron. Jeez. So much gold. I need copper. Literally. Could that be some copper? Come on. Silicon. That's so interesting. Come on, copper, silicon, damn it. Oh, that might be copper. Oh, yes it is, and a rich deposit. Okay, so let's not fool around. I will be placing you here. Tracking beacon on. Thank you. Now. Let's dig in some copper. We really need a lot of copper. And it seems like it's a rich deposit, so thank you. Wonderful. Okay, light on. Just beautiful, useful copper. Wonderful. Okay, this will make things a lot easier. More copper, yes please. I don't want to dig myself in too deep. But I think I've created so far a very nice crater so far. Right. So this is the thing. How much do I have? Plenty. Good. Sun is setting and it is quite far-ish from the base. So I do want to get back. And what would be the direction? I'm actually using a technique. Okay, so it is exactly in the direction of this construction supplies. So I'm gonna take that one by the handle and I'm just gonna drag it a little bit further out. Here. Perfect. Alright, so we do want to, first things first, we don't want this, and 5, so sun is still high enough. Let's change the belts, and let's tell this to tilt upwards. 90 degrees should do it, I think. And then let's swap the belts again. Right, so let's start smelting the copper because we need copper. So
Power low.
see, that's what I'm saying. Copper, insert, smelt. This one is full, so 3, 2, charge low.
Power critical.
There we go. I think it will charge just enough so that I can do something with it, at least. Now, let me just quickly deposit what I have. Copper down. A bit more copper down. Gold was here-ish, if I remember correctly. What was this? Or coal. Coal, and then this was silicon. Right. So I'm thinking we'll be making electronics printer tonight, so let's just move this here and uncover this a little bit. Okay, construction supplies, that's good. So let me also show you the way. You remember that I said that I was going to put that one in the direction of these supplies, right? So if you put this, and let's now go to the reader, let's turn it on. Tracking beacon, 69 meters that direction. See? That's how it's supposed to work. This will help me find copper, and copper, guys, is essential. It's literally, I'm thinking it's literally source of life, but hold on, portable air scrubber. I'm just thinking if, oh, that one doesn't have a battery. Portable tank oxygen, I could use. Does it have a place where I could gas canister? Where is my air tank? Insert. Yeah, my pressure in the suit is declining, and I'm hoping that I actually did something just now. Yes, I did. Good. The pressure in my suit is increasing. Organic supplies. 3, another night. But now we have made some copper, I think. Air furnace off. So, copper ingot, and we're gonna make some lights first. Cables and then lights. Now, where do we do first the cables? Floor, construction kit, cable coil. We have 50 grams of copper, so we won't need a lot, but we'll take a couple. And then we'll make an electronics printer, and then we will make a light. There we go, it prints. By the way, guys, I know this is a longer live stream. I just wanted to show you how the gameplay works in this game. Let me know what you think. If you find it interesting, let me know. I might actually continue to play this save. So far, it seems rather a-okay. I'll make 10 of these, and then we'll put on a light. And as soon as we make the light and connect the printer, I think I'll be calling it a day. There we go. Okay, and now let's kit light. Furnace, iron wall, lights. I need silicon. Okay. I do have silicon. And I can actually ask it to make some silicon. Please do. While the same, we can look at the electronics printer. Electronics printer, you have everything to do there. Do it. So that will also help us, you know, print the electronic stuff, and the electronic stuff we will be doing in the next episode. It will be actually the computer that will be controlling the solar panel. So we will no longer need to do this tedious moving of the stuff around. I also need to manually move the solar panel to the better position. Well, this one actually takes its sweet time, so I guess this electronics printer is actually a little bit more demanding and complex machine. So yes, we do need to actually construct it a little bit. Sorry for the longer episode, guys. I think it's important for the first episode to at least show you, you know, functionality, how the game works, how it plays. And so far I'm actually finding this one, you know, rather serene, building stuff and, you know, just chilling. Let's, hold on, let's take another of these. Cute. There's another one, and there's another one. I'm hoping this will be the last time that I'm using them, as opposed to having a nice running light. Almost done. And we'll only make one electronics printer, because I think it will try to make another one, which we will definitely say no to. Perfect. Electronics printer. That one is also a beefy piece of kit. So electronics printer takes, it's aligned with this guy. So I'll need to construct another kit frame, but doesn't matter. We put it here. I like having all those in succession. Now, tool. wire cutter. Now 3, I'm gonna put you, Sunshine, in the back. I don't need you. Now, let's see. Here we go, another junction. Straight, straight, skip this, and we put another straight, and then we put the corner, and then we put a junction here. There we go. That should connect that guy. And when we come here, it's not a corner, it's a straight one. I want just to build up this straight, straight, straight. There we go. And we said that we needed something to print the light, if I'm not mistaken, and we needed silicon, right? So auto lathe, electronics kit, light, we said 1. It would be so nice and so refreshing to get some light on the subject. Clear, no more lights. That would be a light, and see how we will be putting it up. Right, something like that. So hold on, the wall text is just like this, which means we need one or more, not kit lights, we need this, what's the called? Construction kit, no, cable coil. We need, I guess, a little bit more of these. These cables take a lot of stuff, and I mean, I could, like I said, I could have done it easier, but I'm just thinking that it would be very nice and handy to have it like this. So I'm actually thinking that should suffice for the time being. So, right, let's just quickly put here corner. Hold on, not that kind of corner. That kind of corner, and finally, not that kind of corner, that kind of corner. Perfect. So ultimately now we should be able to switch the light on. And look at this. We have light, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that grand? There will be no longer nights. Or there will be no dark nights. Now let's put this one to 10 degrees, because when the sun comes out we want to be recharging, because this together with other devices is being supplied from this arc furnace. And I said that I'm gonna build another iron frame, so might as well get to it. 1 and 2, and that will be the preferred way. Hold on. Perfect. So let's just put framing, and then we will be calling it a day. Oh, and weld this. Oops, not that one. We weld you first, and then we weld you. Perfect. Well, that pretty much sums it up for this time. So, like if you like the episode, hit subscribe for more Stationeers, obviously. And I will be seeing you all in the next episode. But until then, thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.